Yo, it's your boy Up Smoke, and I hope you are excited for the NFL playoffs because I know I am. Hopefully your team made it to the playoffs, but if they didn't, there's always next year. But anyway, let's go ahead, and this is how we do the Sims. We have Madden Sim it an odd number of times, and we're gonna do 7, and then we see what the averages are gonna be like, and then me and Ovi is in this video. We will be making the picks. That's how we keep the record. That's what you saw in that intro clip right there. All right, so let's go ahead and go with my opinion will be the best game, the Bills and Colts. All right, first game, Bills win 26, Colts 14. And I wanted to show this clip because Phillip Rivers had 4 interceptions. Not only is that horrendous in the regular season, that is extremely horrendous in the postseason. You just can't do that in a playoff game and expect to win. Josh Allen, he nothing special, but it was way better than Phillip Rivers. 1 touchdown and 0 interception. Josh Allen, Phillip Rivers, 47 QBR rating. Yikes. Devin Singletary, 129 yards, 2 touchdowns. Zach Moss was even in there a little bit. Nyheim Hines got a touchdown, and so did Jonathan Taylor coming off. Jonathan Taylor had a huge game in week 17. 11 receptions, 103 yards, went off. Cole Beasley, 103 yards. Dawson Knox, 5 receptions, 52 yards, and John Brown got a touchdown. All right, so this is where we go ahead break down the averages that Madden says and our picks. So I am gonna go ahead and pick the Bills. I just don't think you could go against them. And Ovi's gonna pick the.
I'm taking the Bills as well.
All right, we both got the Bills. Madden says Colts 26 and the Bills 22. So they got an upset. They say the Bills are a first-round exit. Let's go ahead and see if that's true. All right, we got Avi doing the Rams versus the Seahawks game.
All right, we got right there going up against my boy Russell the Muscle, and I'm going to tell you right now, in this one, before we get into the stats, I'm taking Russell the Muscle, MVP Wilson. I'm taking the Seahawks at home. Orb is going to call it who he's taking.
Seahawks.
You can't go against the Seahawks when they're at home. They're dangerous. All right, here you go. Here's the stats from one of the games that we simmed. As Orb talked about before, we simmed 7 games. Obviously, whoever gets 4 wins minimum is who Madden is predicting. And we got some of the stats here. You can see here there's not a lot of rushing. None of the games really had a lot of rushing. You're not going to, Madden's saying that this is going to have to be a game that is won through the air, not on the ground, as there was just no big numbers when it comes to the running game. You know, it's going to be your boy DK Metcalf right there. Your boy Will Disley at tight end. Okay, these games are going to be ones with these receivers. So you can see one stat here. Goff threw a pick 4 out of the 7 games, so Goff's going to turn the ball over. And speaking of Goff, you can see there the Goff did have a good game where he didn't turn the ball over. Okay, Russell had a bad game in that game. Very rare for Russell Wilson. But we did go ahead and we included Goff in the sim because he's questionable and it's a playoff game. And I'm going to say that if you're questionable and it's a playoff game, your season's on the line, you're playing. So we did include Jared Goff in this sim. And what Madden says is what it says. Madden says the Seahawks are going to go ahead and win. The Seahawks averaged out of the 70 games 30 points. The Rams only averaged 24. The Seahawks did win 5 out of the 7 games. So they're saying they're the favorite. The Seahawks' highest point total was 37 points. They scored that 3 out of the 7 games. Their lowest point total was 18. That was probably Wilson's bad game. And then the Rams' highest point total was 37, and they only got that once. All right, now we're going to throw it back over to Orb to talk about the Bucs and the Washington Football Club. In this game, I'm going to go ahead and take the Buccaneers.
All right, and we got Washington against the Bucs, and as you see right there, Brady 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Alex Smith 1 touchdown, 2 interception. But for my pick, call me crazy, but I'm going with Washington. I know it's a bad prediction, but that Washington defense is actually really good. I don't know if it can hold up against no Buccaneers offense, but the Buccaneers have struggled in primetime. They have.
That's true.
So, yeah, I don't know. But this is kind of making me look dumb right now. Football team put up 5 points in this one game. Safety and a field goal. That is rough. Hopefully they don't do that. But, it's a gut feeling. I'm going with Washington. I see a massive upset to Brady's career. And this is a must win for the Buccaneers because if Brady doesn't return, that's well. But anyway, averages Buccaneers average 30 points and Washington only averages 14. That is rough. All right, guys, that is Saturday NFL playoffs. Go ahead and comment what you think. Check for tomorrow for the Sunday Sim. Go ahead, leave a like and subscribe with notifications on. We'll see you on Sunday. Bye.